Good morning. It's Friday, May 10th, the regular meeting of the Lorain County Board of Commissioners. Will you please stand and respect the flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Riddell.
Here.
Commissioner Moore.
Here.
Commissioner Hung.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Good morning. We have a full agenda, but I wanted to remind everybody that 2 weeks from today, thanks to the Bicentennial Committee and the great participation of the Commissioner's Clerk, Teresa, I reviewed the plans for May 24th, so 2 weeks from today, our next Friday meeting. Pray for good weather.
Please.
We're gonna be outside over at the square, so. Celebrating the 200th year, and no, I was not here then.
I think Telerik was.
Well, you will be appointing him,
Yeah.
Edmund West.
That's first term.
Okay. We have proclamation.
We have 3 of them. The first one is a proclamation proclaiming May as Foster Care Month, and Kirsten Fox-Berkey, the Director of Children's Services, is here.
Uh-oh.
More
And
than
then the
just,
other 2 proclamations, one is to recognize Rick and Nora Young on their retirement of 44 years of foster parenting, and the other one is Jose and Lourdes Santana on their retirement of 29 years.
wow, 44 years? Wow. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Commissioner Riddell, Commissioner Moore, Commissioner Hung. Thank you for having us here today. I am Kristen Fox-Berkey. I am the Executive Director for Lorain County Children's Services. And we are here today because May is National Foster Care Month. Lorain County Children's Services has approximately 80 local foster families. Our foster families play a crucial role at LCCS and for Lorain County. Our foster families assure that children are in a safe, loving, and healthy home, and they also make sure their needs are met and connections to their family and friends are a priority. In Lorain County, we have seen the number of children in foster care rise, and we are grateful for all of our loving foster families who open their homes to children. The need for dedicated, supportive, and loving families is greater now than ever before. With me today, I have staff from our family-based care department. They recruit, license, and support our family foster homes. And we also have 2 foster families that we are honoring. Mr. Jose Santana and his wife, who is unfortunately not able to be with us today. She is feeling ill today. But we have Mr. Santana, and we're honoring Rick and Nora Young, who have fostered for decades with us as well. They were unable to be with us, but we have their daughter, Caroline McKinney, here to accept the proclamation, and she is actually a longtime employee for Lorain County Children's Services.
Okay.
So thank you very much for celebrating and honoring foster parents with us today.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, 44 years, congratulations. And my grandparents were foster care parents when I grew up, and with 56 cousins, those foster children became cousins, like almost cousins for us. So I got more than 56 blood on that side of the family. But they were on a farm, and there were a lot of those foster kids were really getting a lot of education with that type of a lifestyle. So it's just a hard, thank you for what you've done, because that is a hard job to do. And you know what? Do you have anything you want to say after 44 years?
Yes, I want to say my name is Jose Santana, and I've been fostering over 35 years, and they've been the happiest years of my life. And I wish I can turn the clock back and spend more another 30 more years with the children because I love the children. In my house, it was open for all the kids, no matter the age, no matter the color of the kids. My house is open, still open. Even if I'm retired, I still open for those kids because there's kids out there that need love. They need a home. And my house was that home for those kids. And my wife, right now, she can be here because she had a stroke a couple months ago. And she can hardly see it. She stayed home. I feel her before I came over here. But the kid was, when I don't have no kids in my house, I didn't feel happy. My house was empty. But those kids, they fill my house. And thank for this, for all these children, 78. They always been with me. And I thank all of them for their help, for the kindness they give it to us in those years in my service, on children's service. And thank you everybody for the help that you guys gave to me and my wife.
Thank you. It's us who are truly served by your participation.
Thank you, sir.
And since Commissioner Moore shared it, I will do the same. But down in a little community called Dover, my mother was one. She had 8 aunts, 8 uncles on one side and 9 on the other. But Uncle Fritz and Aunt Hilda could not have children, and he worked for the city of Canton. And they had 173 foster children through their home during a lifetime. And for the benefit of those, watching that is the true epitome of Judeo-Christian golden rule love. To take someone who is not a family, okay, and make them family.
But you know, the bad thing happened in my life is when I go somewhere and I see a grown-up kid coming to me, says, "Do you remember me?" And I said, "God, I don't know. Yeah, you used to take care of me when I was little." You know, those experiences, they fill me up. Mm-hmm. Because my heart, I don't know, but there's some experience that I give with these children, and I learn from them too, and they learn from me. Mm-hmm. These kids over here, sometimes they don't even tell nobody what happened. I used to have this girl that came to my house, foster child, and she used to take the house, the bed, they threw it upside down, and the chairs they put, and I called him up. I said, we sit down with her, and I tell him, I said, "Honey, what happened to you?" She said, she won't tell me, but she said that she been through a lot. I said, "Well, honey, don't worry. Somebody don't take care of you good, but this is your house. We're going to take care of you. You don't have to worry about nothing." I says, "Nobody going to come and hit you over here in this house." And after she explained to me what happened to her, after that, she come up good. She was doing good. She don't do that no more, and she goes school, and she went to the army. I don't know where she are right now, but I miss them. Some of them, they come to my house, still coming to my house and say hi. You know, they used to tell, those kids, they used to tell, when they come to my house to the other foster child, they said, you guys better be good because this is a good home. This is a good. Yes.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
While we're all standing, should we take a
And thank
moment
you
and
very
have
much.
pictures?
Is that okay, Chrissy?
Give you the
Okay.
proclamations? Thank you.
You know, this is nice because we pass resolutions, we're passing money, it goes through, but we get to see front hand the results
Yes.
of taxpayer funds, so this is fantastic. Go ahead. Takes me a while. Put your picture in the calendar.
Mr. Santana? Where's, oh, last one in the picture.
Thank you.
You're the tall guy, you get in the back.
Yeah, let me in the back.
I'm vertically
Oh, you hold it up? Yeah.
Okay. I can stand behind these two. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for that sound effect.
Well, this is like Tuesday, we lost our crowd after the first 5 minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
Teresa.
Under resolutions, number 1, investments.
Move to approve.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Dell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yep.
Number 2, appropriations.
Move to approve.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Dell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 3, transfers.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Discussion. Casey, would you like to address the large one, 541,000?
Sure thing. Yeah, so that is, that's for the debt service payment on, for the 911 facility. So we're transferring those funds from the 911 funds to the actual debt retirement fund to pay down that debt service. So interest payment due in June, and then there'll be a principal interest payment due in December. So that's what that's for.
Thank you.
Anything further? Commissioner Dell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
There are no advances or repayments for number 4 and number 5 requisitions.
And we have 3 pages. Page 2. And page 3. Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes. County Administrator Brewster, did you want to talk about your wastewater authority feasibility study, or would you want to wait till your report to talk about it? Okay.
Anything further? Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 6, travel.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 7, bills. Bless you.
And we have 6 pages. Page 1 is general fund. We have page 2. When are we gonna change crime lab to forensic lab? Should we? Okay. Jillian's not committing crime down there. Okay, page 3. Page 4. And Casey, there's one marked past due, could you deal with that?
Where's that? Is that page 5?
Page 5 and 6,
Which one was past due?
Greensfelder,
Oh,
there we go. Motion to approve?
second.
Discussion. Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Number 8. I don't think we have anything, do we?
We don't have executive session today,
Nope.
And we have no personnel summary sheet,
and we have no
correct?
personnel summary sheet.
No, I think he just got off the hook on reading that.
That's why I asked first.
Teresa and I discussed that this morning. And she wanted to know if she could postpone the tongue tying test. Yeah.
Yes, dispensed with the reading of number 8.
Right? I was like, if you don't have it, why should we read it, right?
No co-
So,
no.
all right. C, public comment on agenda items. I don't believe we have any.
We don't have any.
Okay, is there any old business?
Yes, old business. I would like to briefly address remarks made by James Drozdowski from Avon, employee of Avon Police Department, merely to say that we appreciated his time and his commentary. He's a longtime public servant in the law enforcement. However, we were caught a little bit by surprise, his participation. There has been an ongoing issue with the city of Avon and the New World software that he's talking about. And just want to say that we will be getting a transcript of his remarks so that we can properly and accurately address those. He was not part, nor are we part of the teams on Avon and Lorain County side that are negotiating a resolution to a situation that was initiated by the City of Avon Police Department. So just wanted to give it its due and know that the commissioners are working on that. Thank you, Teresa.
Okay. Board business, E, number 9, under community development. Approve the enterprise zone tax abatement agreement between the city of Overland and the Session Biomedical LLC and Blaze LLC, which calls for a 14,150 square foot addition to its Overland facility at a minimum of $2 million and creation of 40 new full-time jobs. The abatement is for 10 years on real property at 75% abatement. And I believe City of Overland is here in the company, so just in case.
Someone from the City of Oberlin that would like to speak to this?
Do you want to make a motion, or I'll move to make a motion?
All right, I'll second.
Discussion.
Discussion.
time.
Thank you, Commissioners. The City of Oberlin is very pleased to announce this project. This is a big investment in our industrial park. Ascension is basically going to more than double its space and add 40 more jobs, which is a significant number for us. So we're pleased to be here today to offer our support for this agreement. Fadi Boumitri, who is the CEO of Ascension, is also here if you have any questions of him.
This is, I talked to you a little bit beforehand, so the schools are fine with this abatement?
Yes, the schools were involved in the negotiation process, and they were the ones who made the motion to approve the agreement, so,
And the
or
city,
recommend approval.
and the city is fine,
The city is fine as well.
which is my big kick, is like not having the county tell you, but have you guys tell us this is what we would
Sure.
like.
Sure, you know,
Because you would know what's
Ascension,
best for your community, correct?
right.
Okay.
Ascension's been a good corporate citizen for us for 5 years now, so we're pleased that he's able to expand.
Did you really need the school's approval since it's a 75%?
No, but we always make it a
Okay, thank you, that's what I wanted to.
yeah, we always make that part of the process to make sure they are on board with it.
Okay.
And we have someone here from Ascension. This is your chance at a free commercial.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name
Good
is
morning.
Fadi Boumitri. I am the CEO of Ascension. I will be nowhere near as amazing as the first gentleman that was up here this morning, but happy to answer any questions that you have. In kind of a brief summary, we'll be tripling or a little bit more than tripling the size of our employee base in Oberlin, Ohio. We are going to 7 times our current production capacity by doing that, and hopefully for the first time becoming profitable as a company as a result of all of this.
What, could you explain a little bit what it is you do?
We are a cultivator of currently medical and eventually adult use marijuana here in Ohio, licensed under the State of Ohio Division of Cannabis Control.
And this is why I struggled, but the community is asking for it, the schools are fine with it. So, I will,
Very good.
yeah.
Well, you know, if
Everyone
it's
has
any
an opinion.
consolation to you,
Yeah.
I do my best as a corporate citizen to represent the entire medical and adult use eventual cannabis community. I practiced law for about 12 years. I took this on as the result of a personal, it hit someone in my life personally and changed my entire opinion on cannabis. Frankly, I'm still not a user, but very big advocate for it.
Very good. No doubt it's a controversial subject, but it's legal, and we're glad you're going to be, expanding your business
Yeah.
and creating some tax revenue.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
And again, as long as the schools and the city are supportive, then I don't see why I shouldn't be.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you both very much.
Anything further? Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Under Sanitary Engineer, 10, a petition was received on May 6, 2024 from 23601 Royalton Road LLC and Pullet Homes of Ohio LLC for the special assessments affidavit regarding the construction of Lorain County General Sewer District, Columbia Township, State Route 82 and Moon Road South, sanitary mains and sewer improvement number 130, which is also known as Hickory Nut.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
I see someone from Pulte Homes is here. Did you want to speak, or you're just, nope, you're fine? Okay.
Jeff, since your subject is sewers, do you have anything to add to this discussion?
With regards to the 6119 or with regards to what's happening out on the
No, with regards to issue number 10.
Yes.
I don't think he was prepared for that
I
one.
want something.
Well, they, Pulte Homes, and Bob, you can chime in, is,
Or you can say you have nothing to chime in at. Oh, okay, he's,
I mean,
yeah.
they're
Well,
expanding. I mean,
Pulte's
with-
here. He wants, I think Jeff and I were out there, what, a week ago or 2 weeks ago were we out there?
2 weeks ago, they built a home, and I'll let this gentleman here explain it.
Very good.
Yeah, it was a great event, so go
You
ahead.
didn't volunteer, but I appreciate you. You were easily drafted.
No, no worries. My name is Jeremy Cray. I'm with Pulte Homes. We are in the process of working through approvals on our Del Webb community, which is our first Del Webb community back in the Cleveland market in over a decade. So we're excited to bring that lifestyle, resort-style 55 and plus community to Lorain County and Columbia Township. As part of that project, we have some sewer extensions that need to occur to service the property, one of which is down South Boone Road from 82 down to our site. What we've talked to the county about is going ahead and placing an assessment on our property that will eventually be passed not only to us but to our future homeowners to provide the services for the sewer. So there'll be no impact to any existing residents, but it will expand the service area. So that's the crux of the petition itself. But Mr. Armbruster, to your point, I did want to thank the county for the participation in, Pulte has had the honor this year of being selected nationally. Every year we build homes for disabled veterans throughout the country, and every year different divisions lobby our corporate office to be able to have that ability to do that. So we partner with a group called Operation Homefront. The division was selected this year to build a home in our Emerald Woods subdivision. That home is currently under construction. Actually, next week we have a Notes of Love event. But we had a groundbreaking ceremony where the county graciously attended. It was a great event. Since then, now the house is framed.
Oh, wow.
So what we do is all of the people that participated, we invite them out to the home. So next Wednesday, there's over 450 people involved that have donated their time or money, resources to help us construct this mortgage-free home for the veteran and his family. So what they do is prior to drywall going in, all those people are invited to the home to write what they call notes of love on all the studs and the wall frames and whatnot, and then the family comes in the next day and gets to read it in kind of their solitude to themselves, and we'll go through the home for over a couple hours prior to us covering it up with drywall. And then we ask the family at that point not to come back until we do the big reveal. I'll certainly offer that up to anyone at the county that would like to attend. It tends to be a pretty big event when we provide them the keys to their new home. So I covered 2 topics. But if there's any questions on the petition, certainly I can answer.
Commissioners, any questions?
It's like just.
I'd also like to say on the first, on Hickory Nut, we actually worked together with the state of Ohio for access. The old golf course entrance, the district was going to pass it on down to Columbus, and through the process of negotiating with the district and with the engineering office in Pulte Homes, we actually worked that out because it became a concern, as we have with over at Sandstone, with regards to how far away you can be for an entrance as to how you can build the houses for the fire trucks and fire vehicles. And working with Pulte, working with the state of Ohio, the county was able to negotiate that entrance and exit using the existing, or which will be a new road when they finish. So again, it's private, public, and public working together to solve a problem to bring residents to Lorain County and Pulte Homes.
Yeah, I appreciate the support. I think this is going to be a great project for the community. We anticipate over $3 million a year going to the school system when this is built out without any kids being introduced into the schools.
Oh, wow,
So it's
okay.
going to be a windfall for the actual school district itself. So it's a huge win, I think, for everybody.
Very good.
Well, thanks for what you guys are doing with the
Yes, thank you for
Oreo.
your energy into the American way, and hopefully your experience, as Mr. Armbruster noticed, is that we facilitate and not impede.
It's been appreciated.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you,
thank you.
sir.
Is there anything further?
Teresa?
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Under Workforce Development, number 11, amend Resolution 23-122, adopted February 1st of 23, approving the MOU with Place to Recover, allowing for the creation of a disaster relief employment opportunity to be reimbursed through the Fresh Start Grant. This amendment is an increase of $31,000 for a total contract of $78,801.78, and extending the term through August of 2024, and will be paid from the WIA National Disaster Relief Account.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion? Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Under the engineer, 12, finding that public convenience and welfare requires a 24 chip seal program on various county and township highways in Lorain County, and authorize engineer to advertise for bids in accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 5555.06, and estimated cost will be in excess of $50,000.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion?
Bob, this is gonna be in excess of $50,000. Do you have any idea of what the scope is of your budget?
Well, this includes not only our office, but we also bid for the township roads as well, then they reimburse us for their section. So it's something that we budget every year, but we also open it to the township so that we can administer the project for them. And overall, it's a savings because, it becomes a bigger project that we're bidding.
Very good.
So it's just one project? This isn't going out to like 10 different companies to?
Now, this would be one project bid. Like normally in the past, each township would bid for their own chip seal program. So we opened this up to include our roads as well as any township that wants to participate.
Okay.
That's what I was getting at, Commissioner, was giving them the opportunity to share that we do have collaborative work between various entities, so.
And our goal was to get economy of scale. It becomes a bigger
Absolutely.
project.
Absolutely.
We're just trying to get it out there.
Anything further? Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Dell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
13, authorize engineer to enter an agreement with H2 Ohio Conservation Ditch Grant Program through the State of Ohio Department of Natural Resources in the amount of $307,000 for portions of the Foster Ditch, LaGrange Township. The balance to come from previously set aside ARPA funds from account professional services and as well as the contract service account from stormwater.
So moved?
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
14, approve and enter in a subdivider agreement with Redfern 252 LLC for Ashford Cove subdivision, Columbia Township. Subdivider has submitted proof of ownership, copy of its title commitment, evidence of tax payment, certificates of insurance, engineer's estimate of construction costs, and a copy of the cover sheets of the engineering plans and specifications, and engineer has approved.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
Bob, do you have a comment on how this process works?
This is just following our normal procedure with the developer has put together the plans and specs. They've been, it's ready to go to construction, so they're entering into a subdivider agreement with the county to move forward.
Very good.
Anything else from the board? Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Under the Sheriff, 15, apply for the 2025 Selective Traffic Enforcement Program Grant and 2025 Impaired Driving Enforcement Program Grant. This is a reimbursable grant for overtime costs of deputies working designated traffic blitz beginning October 1st of 24 through September 30th of 25, and will be paid from the sheriff's salary account.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
16, create Fund 3590 Ohio Traffic Safety Office Fund for the Lorain County Sheriff's Office. This is part of the corrective action and request by the State of Ohio Department of Public Safety for IDEP and STEP grant programs.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Commissioner Hung. County Administrator update.
Yes, Kurt Stoll is with us and will bring us up to date with 911. Rob is not here, Werner is Director Werner, so we've got the Assistant Director here with us today.
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioners. How are
Good
you?
morning.
Good morning, Kurt.
Just a little update. We do have currently 6 trainees still training. 2 of them have moved over to the next training portion. We do have the 3 that are going to be starting next week and the following week. Out of those 3, 1 is a rehire, so that's only about a 1 or 2 week training session for her to get readjusted and then go back into rotation with everybody else. Our training is going along well. They're picking it up pretty quick. After these ones get through, and finished, we'll have 29 people on our board. Our goal is to hit up to 40. We're slowly getting there, but we're getting there. Next week, I leave to go to Indianapolis for an award ceremony through our CAD company, Tyler Technologies. We were nominated for an award for our products that we use. So that'll be another great adjust for us. Other than that, we're still training and still plugging away.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, Kurt, the award is a national award for the entire company for Tyler. So we won it for the entire United States for Tyler. That's their process. We were nominated.
We haven't won it yet.
Well, I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win it.
Yeah. It's called soon
Well,
to sail.
They're not gonna have us over there if we don't win, that's why I'm kidding. Now to the 6119, we continue to make progress on the sewer district. We have governance meetings now that we've had 2 or 3 over the last several months. There's twists and turns as we try to put this together because it's very complicated. One of the things that we have done, and that twist has turned us to the fact that in the studies that we've done with Revtelis, looking at the corridor from the airport to French Creek or to a sewer plant over there, or a new one, we found, based on the rock formations and stuff over there, it was going to be substantially more than what we originally thought. So we've asked the Ohio EPA to take a look as to whether that was $858 million. That's a lot of money for the pipe, the whole pipe. Then we've asked the EPA to take a look at what is the possibilities of either partially submerging it into the ground or it be laying on the type because it's in a right-of-way. They have taken that under consideration. They did not say no. We've had several conversations. Whether it works through that process or not, I don't know whether it's going to get approved, but we do know this, that in Akron, there's been a 96-inch wastewater treatment pipe that it's been exposed in the riverbed over there for probably 50 years, and it's still in good shape. So looking at that, we had to apply to the future fund, for the future fund, $750 million. And the original plan going back in started in 2009, going through 2012, has a west side plant and east side plant. Talking with the engineers here, the county has already split about $1 million in engineering cost on a Baumhart Road sewer that we were going to include in our 6119 to begin with. But what we asked Revtelis to do was a change in their actual scope of work, is put together the numbers for that west side plant as to what it would take a look at. So that leads it to the requisitions that we've got. There was a change order that was put in there so that we could apply to the future fund. I think several meetings ago, I said that I asked for all $750 million in the future fund, which we weren't going to get. But what we have asked the future fund in 3 different requests: engineering, design, and PTI, improvements to the plants of sewer and water, and number 3 would be install and construct the sewer. All of these originally were set up to be a 20% match. The Future Fund now has changed those rules as of last week to a 25% match. We have left it open as to the cost. So in other words, we've given them 3 different options for the sites that we control out there. But it does include a western plant, and we will continue to look at whether the east side either goes to French Creek or whether it goes temporarily to Avon Lake. But we do know this, that Eaton Estates will be connected to Lorco at no cost, and Avon Lake is not going to charge us anything, nor is, in the conversations we have, Lorco. So it's the communities working together to give wastewater service to our residents at a reasonable cost. And certainly we tip our hat to Avon Lake and to Lorco as we work through this, and hopefully those cost of connection is only the pipe that goes over there. And I know that Bob in the engineering office is working with the city of Elyria with regards to Brentwood and in their connection, but that will take some more time, but we're looking forward to bringing them off their package plants, but onto the wastewater treatment that we need for them, rather than trying to continue to keep these package plants running and their waste goes into creeks and whatever that we've got out there. So I'm open to any questions on that, but the Raftellus piece, we had to segment to get into the future fund. I think there, Karen, is what, 3 or 4 others that have already applied, and we needed to get in because the application process and didn't make sense to, originally it made sense all in the world to go down the railroad tracks, but when you get that kind of money, it's very impossible to do for anything. And even if we were to go the second way, which would be on top or buried partially, you're only going to probably save about half. So you're looking at $400 million to get out there. So it was a try, and we can use existing pipes, and we continue to move forward on the 6119. Karen?
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
On a lighter note, so we did finally get confirmation from the FAA for our next visit to the ADO, which is going to be on June 13th. So the goal there is to actually physically go. They've received our submission for the release of the non-aeronautical land and answer any questions that they have, maybe review where we're at in the process in order to get that final waiver done for us. Also, coordinating with Eric Ratz. He's the architect with DLZ that's been working on our jail project. So I'm trying to get on his docket so that he can come here at our next board meeting on the 21st and give the board an update as far as where we're at with the design, schematic design of our county jail. So I don't have confirmation from him yet, but I'm going to push as hard as I can to get him here on the 21st.
We're running out of time.
And we're running out of time. So also, Mr. Armbruster and I have scheduled a meeting with the Domestic Relation Court judges for Monday, and that is to get a broad scope of work for possibly a new build for the county detention home. So those were all I had for my reports, if you have any questions.
Not at all.
Thank you.
And we are exploring, at the request of the county commissioners, the possibility of bringing experts in to help the engineering office to work directly for the county in the stormwater, in the ditches to, that meeting will be, I believe, next week, and meeting with Don Romanzik and Lenikis and that group up there. We've got a plan that possibly that we could put together. We'll put together the costs on that, certainly bring it back to the county commissioners. But with all the jobs that the engineering office has, and they're ready and able to help us as much as possible, we think that bringing on someone that actually runs a track hoe, that knows what it's all about, it's got 40 years of experience doing it, and has is a very distinct possibility. And then that help that we would do is looking for the incarcerated adults to be his staff out there in the fields to work through. So trying to do it as minimal cost as possible, but have an expert out there to get the job done, as we hear loud and clear from the townships that we need ditches to get cleaned.
How long is that going to take? Don't want to miss another summer.
No, we could have this person on board, drug testing and all that, and negotiate that probably in less than a month.
Okay.
So our meeting is on the 16th.
So we're meeting the 16th, and we're looking, and is it then?
Okay.
We could have him by at least the first week or second week of June.
Okay.
Yes, I think I would echo Commissioner Moore's sentiments in that we're still waiting to see what we're going to accomplish this year with the ditches and get a schedule. So hopefully you meet on the 16th, and when you return here on the 21st, we can get that long anticipated status. Only other one issue, Jeff. Only and 400 million do not belong in the same sentence.
Did he say only 4, or was it 8?
Only 400 million gives,
Yeah.
I think, gives the wrong grammatical impression. Thank you for your report.
Okay,
Yes. Public comment, Michael Sherman.
Well, I guess he's jumping ahead. He's the president.
Oh,
No, you're in charge. Go ahead. Look at
call
Teresa.
for adjournment?
I'm getting out of the way of
sorry,
Teresa.
Michael, I put you ahead of Teresa, so.
You should have seen her eyes over here. That's why I leaned back, man. No, go ahead. No, back. Come on up, Mike. Mike, come on up, man. Yeah, Mike. No, we'll wait. Mike's more important than Teresa, it looks like. Yeah.
You're gonna pay for that.
Michael, I used executive privilege to put you ahead.
Let me change my comments here. Mike Sherman, public comment guidelines for Board of Commissioners meetings, 2 pages, 22 bullet points. Although candid, I've always been concise and considerate when I've spoke before the board. At this past Tuesday's meeting, Commissioner Riddell, under old business, gave a homily regarding the license plate taxes and the failure of the support for his motion. During his homily, he called out by name candidate Brian Baker. I understand Commissioner Riddell was upset by the lack of support for his motion. However, Mr. Baker had nothing to do with that issue and was not even in attendance. So calling him out was inappropriate. I would ask that in the future that the guidelines should apply not only to this microphone, but to the microphones up front. Thank you.
Thank you. Teresa,
There you go. Now you can.
Yes.
clerk's report.
Oh, I didn't really have anything because you had already said that we, not next Friday, May 24th is our big bicentennial celebration in North
Yes.
Square. It will be from 9:30 to 12:30, and hopefully the agenda will be out no later than next Tuesday.
Yes.
Um,
And we request the support of staff and the public to try and get our business in time for the Tuesday 21st meeting, because the folks that have planned the celebration have a full docket, and unless there's an emergency, we would like to avoid doing the current business, do that on Tuesday and spend the Friday meeting truly in celebration of 200 years.
As we relive the first meeting of the county commissioners, which I think took 2.5 minutes.
Well, I've got you down for an hour, just your portion.
Oh, wow. Wow.
The meeting itself, but.
Oh, okay. I was
yeah.
just wondering.
There will also be horse and carriage,
Oh,
or
will there?
horse and wagon rides, and, yeah, we've got a big celebration planned for all of you.
Okay.
It will be an interesting meeting for the public as well as staff.
And so far, I heard only 2 former commissioners can't make it, I heard? Or you still haven't got the other, or no, 3.
3,
3 are not making it so far. You still gotta get a hold of the one, so we'll see.
yes,
That'll be nice to see.
yes. So there are 8 former county commissioners.
So do I count as my first term as a former, or do I
Thought
get
about
2
that, but I was like, well,
counts?
you're still here, so no, I
Okay.
didn't count you as 8.
Okay,
so.
I just wondered. I'd have to, I know, Teresa needs that, so. We missed her
So.
Tuesday. So.
Yeah. Board correspondence,
Move to waive the reading of the board correspondence.
Second?
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Is there any new business?
No, I don't have any.
No new business. Our meeting is complete now and is adjourned.
Thank you. There you go.
Here you go.
Oh,
Stop in and see you for the other stuff, Teresa? Or is it in my?
It's in,
the office already?
Matt has it,
Okay,
yes.
I'll get it.
All right. And then these are just for Riddell.
I got an email from
No, I don't know about the
Jeanette
16th
Yeah.
meeting.
the certificate holder for the jail property. Do you have that?
Those and then these.
Okay.
Please provide the copy. Wouldn't you guys have it? Why would we have it?
Jeanette is probably sending it to me, so she could see that we have insurance enforcement. I think that's.
Hey, you cool with me?
Good morning. Please provide
Okay.
the contact information.
I actually made it off the cuff like I did something crude or something, so I hope you didn't think that was crude what I did earlier.
No.
Okay, I was just wondering.
No, then she was asking something about the 16th, and I said, I don't have it here, but it was something with
Nice to
Karen
meet
brought
you.
up.
Didn't see anybody? Yeah.
So if we need any information, are you our appropriate contact? No, but I would appreciate that. You guys are a major player in the home building in Lorain County. Certainly want to give you the respect that deserves.
Last night was pretty crazy. I mean, it was a nice meeting, wasn't it? That lady wasn't that good? I missed the first 10, 15 minutes. I mean, well, no, I got in there for, when she started about how love, you know, all that. It was good, but I was at a funeral. My buddy passed away, and you know what? I didn't want to go at first, and then my wife's like, I want to go, and my wife doesn't like going to politics, so we went, and she was amazing. No, it wasn't. No, it's about the destruction of our society with these woke people. No, she did a good job and simplified the message by saying love. I mean, it was like,
Not related to like towers or anything.
well, I know the stress it takes for a lawsuit for people, and I saw the Gibsons, and she said that. I mean, nobody understood it. I understood it. I've seen it, what it does to people. I'm accustomed to it because I don't know. You mean like the businesses coming here? The businesses coming here, you mean?
Thank you.
Nothing right now, except for we're waiting for Columbus, who's in the middle of a shitstorm. Because Steve is a blue 22. The blue 22. Nothing's getting done. I talked to Rick Stein after the meeting, and he said, I goes, are you guys gonna fund it? I was promised that you guys would help us out on this 1,000 acres so we can relocate the airport and we can start a company here. No one's doing nothing down there.
Yeah, because my dad has people I've reached out.
Okay. I got land. Hey, Rob Duncan. Rob Duncan. Come to the front. Rob Duncan to the front.
You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It was nice.
Welcome.
That was Kristen. That guy is awesome.
Mr. Santana?
Yes. Yeah, Nikki sent me a text.
Semi-conductor.
Right now.
How do I-
It was a great time for a call.
Yes, I got both. I think I get a perfect score.
Okay, I'm gonna double check.
No, I thought it was
Nope.
We ask that question every day. I am currently looking for the 10% of my calculation. Be grateful for what? Be grateful.
We know, but until they get up, it still's live. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Okay. What do you get up to?